时候的话，你不能仅仅想着说我吃一个神奇的药丸我就可以减重了，你要想到其实你是在对你的体重做一个管理工作。
In other words, there's not just one reason why people gain weight.
换句话说的话，人们增加体重并不仅仅只有一个原因。
There's lots of reasons why people gain weight.
有很多的原因让人的体重增加。
And so when I was thinking about how to formulate this product, I tried to take the majority of the reasons why people gain weight into consideration.
所以在我制定这个产品的时候的话，我考的是绝大多数人在他们增加体重时会有什么样的原因。
I looked at different ingredients from all over the world.
我在全世界的各式各样的成分当中寻找我所需要的。
I wanted ingredients that would help control your appetite.
我要找到那些成分可以控制大家的食欲。
Ingredients that would boost your metabolism.
找到一些成分可以让大家新陈代谢加快。
And ingredients that would stabilize blood sugar levels.
还有一些成分的话，让大家的血糖可以得到稳定。
And of course, we needed to find an optimum delivery system.
当然，我们也需要最佳的传递系统。
So let's talk about some of the ingredients I decided to use.
好，现在我们来说一些我决定要使用的成分。
After searching the world, this doesn't work. I came across, so about 15 years ago, when I was in northern India,
15年前，我在印度的北部
I came across a member of the cactus family, a cacti.
我找到了一种属于仙人掌类的植物。
It's called Caralluma fimbriata.
这种植物的名称是印度仙人掌。
This plant has an interesting history.
这个植物的话有一个非常有意思的故事。
The people in northern India experience very severe climates. It can be really hot one day and really cold the next day.
在印度的北部，他们的气候情况非常的极端，既可能极热，也可能极冷。
They're right at the foot of the Himalayan mountains, and so they have extreme weather patterns.
他们就在喜马拉雅山的脚下，所以的话，气候会如此的极端。
But it's mostly a pretty dry climate.
总体来说，非常的干燥。
But some years they get lots of rain.
但有些年份的话，雨水也会非常充裕。
And most of their crops are not made to handle a lot of rain.
而绝大多数他们所种的庄稼的话，并不适合潮湿的气候。
So when the rains come and it destroys their crops, they have nothing to eat.
当雨水过于多的时候，那么他们的庄稼就长不好了，也是食物也就有了问题。
And when these events happen, they usually turn to one of two foods.
在发生这样的情况时，他们往往就会吃1到2种食物。
Many people go and search for the moringa leaf, and they eat that.
他们会找某一种植物的叶子，他们吃这种叶子。
And many people will go and search for Caralluma fimbriata.
还有一些人的话就会找这种叫印度仙人掌植物。
The Caralluma plant makes them feel full.
这种植物的话可以让他们有饱腹感。
It gives them energy and helps them to where they're not hungry anymore.
给他们提供能量，这样他们就不再感到饥饿了。
And because it's a succulent, a member of the cacti family, the more you cut it, the faster it grows.
而又因为它们是属于仙人掌科这样一种植物，所以的话，你切割的越多，它长得越快。
Also, the history of this plant is when some of the tribes would go hunting and they couldn't take food with them for long trips, they would take the Caralluma fimbriata to eat while they're traveling long distances.
从历史上来说的话，有很多的部落，当他们的猎人要去森林里面打猎的时候，他们就会带上这些东西，因为他们不能随身带很多食物。那这种植物的话，可以给他们提供很长时间的一个饮食。
They could go 4 or 5 days without eating during their hunting trips.
有了这个4、5天不吃饭，打猎也没问题。
So this is the history of Caralluma fimbriata.
这就是印度仙人掌的历史。
So when I wanted to produce a weight management product, the first ingredient I thought of was Caralluma fimbriata.
所以当我在要为这样一个产品制定它配方的时候，我脑子里面第一个想到的成分就是印度仙人掌。
So I had to look for a raw material supplier. I had to look for a sustainable source of the herb.
我必须要找到一个比较可靠的 供应商来给我们提供原材料。
And my research led me to a very well-respected global company, a global pharmaceutical company called GenCor.
然后我的研究就把我带到了这样一家全世界非常都受到大家尊敬的制药公司，叫做 GenCor。
I happened to know a gal that worked at GenCor, and so I emailed her.
我正好里面有我一个熟人，所以我给他发了一封电子邮件。
I told Amy who I was working with. She got very excited, and she sent me some samples of their patented, clinically proven extract of Caralluma fimbriata.
然后他就给我发了他的邮件，他也感到非常的兴奋。那他们这个成分的话，不仅有专利，而且在临床上也得到了验证。
GenCor trademarked their patented extract, Slimaluma.
而这个公司的话，他们把这个成分专门起一个名字，叫做 Slimaluma。这个成分的话，大家可以看到是有商标注册的。
GenCor had already performed 6 safety studies and 2 efficacy studies on the product.
他们已经对这个成分的话做了非常多的研究和测试。
So they did all the work for me.
所以的话，他们把我的工作都已经做了。
One of the clinical studies, which I'll show a little bit later, showed waist circumference reduction and appetite suppression.
其实等会儿的话，我也会给大家看一个他们做过的临床的一个研究。这个研究的话显示，吃了这个产品以后，大家的腰围会怎么样的缩减，以及食欲会如此的减低。
Another clinical study showed an increase in fat metabolism and an increase in metabolic function, in energy.
还有另外一个研究的话，会大家展示，新陈代谢脂肪的速度增加，同时的话，其他的新陈代谢各方面同样增加。
The safety studies showed that you could take up to 6 grams of this extract safely with no side effects.
他们的安全性研究的话显示，你可以食用6克这样的产品，不会有任何的副作用。
But the clinical efficacy was only at 1 gram.
然后你要达到产生效果的一个用剂的剂量的话，只需要1克。
So in other words, at 1 gram, you were getting significant weight loss.
也就是说，只要1克这个产品就能有非常显著的体重降低的效果。
But you could take up to 6 grams, so 6 times that amount safely if you wanted to.
而实际上的话，哪怕你吃到6克，也就是你需要的起效果的剂量的6倍也没有问题。所以的话，它非常的效果非常明显。
So it's a very safe, very effective extract of Caralluma.
所以的话，这一个产品它既是安全，同时非常有效。
So as I was talking to Amy, I knew I had to have this ingredient. I wanted exclusivity.
当我跟我在那家公司的朋友讨论这个问题的时候，我就知道我必须要得到这个产品，而且我们必须独家得到这个产品。
So I told Daniel and Dan about the ingredient. Daniel got on the phone with GenCor, and within about 3 weeks, we had negotiated the worldwide exclusivity for the direct sales industry.
然后我就跟公司的同事，包括 Dan， 包括 Dallin， 他们讨论了一下，然后就跟他们公司取得了联系。马上我们现在就获得了在直销界唯一的独家的销售这个产品。
So we're super excited to have this as just one of the ingredients in the Vslim.
所以的话，能得到这样一个成分的话，我感到非常的兴奋。
Let's talk about some of the other ingredients.
好，现在再来说说其他的一些成分。
So Slimaluma covers the appetite suppressant. It helps you control your appetite.
印度仙人掌这个成分的话，帮助大家控制你的食欲。
And it gives you a slight metabolic boost.
同时的话，它可以略微的提高大家的新陈代谢率。
But I wanted a big metabolic boost.
但是呢，我希望能够把新陈代谢率提得更高一些。
So I had to add another ingredient.
所以的话，就必须要加上另外一个成分。
And that ingredient is commonly known. It's out there. It's called Garcinia cambogia.
而这个成分的话，大家知道的非常的多。这个成分就叫做藤黄果。
But I couldn't just use any Garcinia cambogia because it's already out there. I had to find something unique and special.
但是我不能就是用一些大众都在用的东西，我必须要找到一些独特的、特殊的东西给它使用。
So my background, my education is in pharmacognosy.
我的教育背景的话是在制药方面。
And that is the study of the active phytochemicals in the herbs that make them work.
这个专业的话，它主要是研究一些植物方面的这材料如何在人体当中起效果。
The active phytochemical in Garcinia cambogia is hydroxycitric acid, HCA.
在藤黄果当中的话，起作用的这个成分叫做 HCA。
Most Garcinia, when you just pick the fruit and you eat the peels or you eat the fruit, you get about 0.5% HCA.
在市面上大多数产品，或者说你直接把这个产品这个果子拿下来吃它的叶子，吃它的果子的话，你得到的其实有效成分，这个 HCA 有效成分只有0.5%。
I have a friend that lives in Florida that has a farm in Thailand.
我有一个朋友，他住在佛罗里达，不过他在泰国的话有一个种植场。
So I called up that friend, and he told me that he had a Garcinia cambogia with 30% HCA.
所以的话，我就给他打个电话，他告诉我，他的种植园当中产的这种藤黄果的话，有30%的 HCA 有效成分。
So if you do the math, that's like 600 times more than you can get just from picking it off of a tree.
所以的话，大家算一算就知道了，这基本上是你从树上或者果子上得到的成分的600倍。
And it's because he has a special water and alcohol extraction method.
这个原因是因为的话，它有一个特殊的液体的一个提纯系统。
And HCA gives you a big metabolic boost. It makes your body burn fat quickly.
而这个有效成分的话，藤黄果这个有效成分的话，能够让你的新陈代谢率提高的非常的快。
So the Garcinia cambogia that we're using is anywhere from 10 to 60 times more HCA than any other Garcinia out there.
所以，我们所使用的藤黄果成分，基本上是比市面上所有其他成分的话，它的效果要高10到60倍。
So you combine that metabolic boost, that fat-burning property, with the caralluma, and you have a great combination.
所以的话，当我们把印度仙人掌的成分以及藤黄果当中提高大家新陈代谢的成分，就是燃脂的这样一个速度的话，大家就发现这个产品就非常非常有效了。
But we didn't stop there.
但是我们的努力并不仅仅于此。
Because a lot of people have trouble losing weight because their blood sugar levels keep going up and down. Their insulin levels have trouble with stabilizing.
但是因为很多人他们之所以体重有问题的话，是因为他们体内血糖的水平不断的一会儿升高，一会儿下降，他们胰岛素可能是有一些问题。
For example, type 2 diabetics have trouble losing weight.
比如说有些人的话，他们有2型，就是乙型的那个糖尿病，那么这些人的话，往往他们就会有一些在减重方面就会有问题。
So I wanted to put in there something that would help stabilize blood sugar levels.
所以我希望能够在我们的产品当中放入这样一种成分，这种成分能够帮助我们大家的血糖水平比较稳定。
And so I looked at using an herb again that's commonly known out there called Gymnema sylvestri.
所以的话，我就找到了5靴叶这样一种成分。
And I also added vanadium and chromium, the key minerals that help your pancreas produce insulin.
所以的话，我后来又加入了钒和镉，这些的话，它们都有助于大家的那个脾胃这样一些功能。
There have been many clinical studies that show that just by adding chromium and vanadium to your diet, a type 2 diabetic can get normal blood sugar levels again.
我们有临床上面的实验能够表明，当我们在我们的日常饮食当中加入钒元素和镉元素的时候，哪怕就是有2型糖尿病的人的话，他们的血糖水平也能恢复到正常水平。
So they are 2 very important minerals that your body needs.
所以这是我们身体所需要的2种非常重要的元素。
But Gymnema sylvestri, that's an interesting herb.
而5靴叶也是一种非常有意思的植物。
It's a very, very bitter herb.
它非常的苦。
And yet, When you take it, it's so bitter, it almost tastes sweet. It tricks your tongue into thinking you're getting something sweet.
它的味道太苦了，甚至苦到让你的味觉觉得它是甜的。
It has a chemical that blocks the receptors on the side of your tongue. The side of your tongue is where you taste sweetness.
它这个成分的话，能够让你舌头边缘的味蕾被阻碍住，而你舌头边缘的味蕾的话，就是我们尝甜味道的味蕾。
So one of the chemicals in Geminal Silvestri makes it to where you can't taste sweet food.
那所以的话，当你这个草药当中它的成分的话，甚至让你完全尝不到甜的味道。
It makes you not want to eat sweet food.
也让你完全不想要吃甜的食物。
Many people who take Geminal Silvestri will start eating healthier because they don't want carbohydrates. They would rather eat like broccoli instead of a candy bar.
所以的话，很多大家在吃这种植物的人的话，他就不再想要吃碳水化合物了，因为呢，他就不想要甜味了，他情愿是吃一些像是花椰菜这样一些食物，也不愿意吃糖块。
It's a very exciting herb and has a very interesting effect on your tongue.
这是一种非常有意思的植物，而这个植物的话，它也有很独特的效果对大家的舌头。
So you take those ingredients and again combine them with the Garcinia and the Slimaluma, and we have not just a good product, we have an amazing product.
所以，当我们把五靴叶、藤黄果、印度仙人掌萃取物，它们全部都合在一起的话，我们就有一种非常完美的一个产品。
But we didn't stop there.
但是我们的努力还是不仅仅于此。
Because we're talking about herbs and fruits and a cactus and all these different foods, we had to figure out a way to get your body to digest it.
但是我们的努力的话，更进了一步。我们前面说了，我们有我们的草本植物，我们有水果，同时的话还有各种各样其他的东西。但是的话，我们还需要有一些成分能够帮助大家消化这些东西。
How do we get those nutrients to your bloodstream effectively?
我们如何能把这些营养素非常有效地传递到大家的血液当中呢？
We couldn't use liposome technology.
我们以前用的脂质体技术的话，这里不太有效。
Liposomes are for single phytochemicals.
脂质体的话，最好能够用一些比较简单的化学元素。
But Caralluma, Garcinia, Geminema, those are herbs. They're leaves, they're cacti. I can't make nanoparticles out of them.
而印度仙人掌、藤黄果等等这样一些食物的话，它们都是一些草本植物，所以的话，我没有办法把它们纳米化。
So how does your body process foods?
那我们的身体正常情况下是如何来消化这些食物的呢？
Your body uses enzymes to carry nutrients to your cells.
我们的身体使用酶，或者说我们有的时候也称为酵素或者酵素这样一种物质，来把这些成分的话消化掉，然后带入我们的细胞当中。
So when we took these ingredients and combined them with enzymes, they broke down and became super small particles.
所以，当我们把这些成分和酶结合在一起的话，那这些成分就变成了非常小的微粒。
So we added an enzyme delivery technology so that your body can assimilate these nutrients quickly.
所以的话，我们就加入了酶的传导系统，这样我们的身体可以非常快的吸收这些成分。
We also went one step further.
我们同样又进了一步。
These are very, very bitter herbs.
这些所有的这些成分的话都非常的苦。
So our next dilemma was how do we make it taste good?
所以我们后面的一个难点就是说，我们怎么样能够让它的味道好吃一点。
Because if it doesn't taste good, nobody's going to use it.
所以就是说，如果味道不好的话，大家基本上就不会愿意用。
In the beginning, I argued with Daniel a lot about artificial sweeteners.
在最初的时候的话，我和同事的话一直都在争论，到底要不要用一些人工的甜味剂。
You have to understand, Daniel's not a scientist.
因为我同事的话，他不是科学家。
He thought artificial sweeteners were healthy.
他觉得这种人工的甜味剂都是非常健康的。
I told him they're not.
我不这样认为。
I wanted to make this natural.
我想要全天然的成分。
So I believe it took us about 26 different samples to get this to taste right. It took us about 2.5 or 3 months to get the flavor good.
如果我没有记错的话，应该我们大概换了26个样本，或者整整2个半月到3个月的时间，才找到了现在我们要用的一个正确的味道。
And I remember Dallin and Daniel, and maybe Dan was there too. I don't know if you remember when they gave me a deadline. Like on sample number 25, it still wasn't tasting good. And they told me I had 3 days. In 3 days, they were going to make artificial sweeteners in the product if I didn't get it right.
所以的话，我记得说当时情况是这样子的，就是Dallin还有我们的同事，好像Dan也在那里，然后他们就告诉他说，我们给你一个最后通牒、最后截止时间。如果你3天里面还搞不定，当时已经试了25次了，你3天里面还搞不定的话，我们就有人工甜味剂了。
So that morning at about 8 a.m., I drove to the co-backer's laboratory.
所以，那天早上8点的时候的话，我就开车去我们的一个实验室。
And me and a team of 3 others spent the entire day until about 6 p.m. that night, and I had new samples for Dallin and Daniel on their desk that morning, the next morning.
然后我们一直工作到晚上的6点。当时的话，我们一个团队包括我有4个人，那么我们才把这样一个新的一个样品做出来，放到了Dallin的桌子上面。
And those are the packets you're going to be trying today.
大家今天要尝试的，在你们桌上的这些小口袋的成分的话，就是我当时找出来的成分。
In America, we love it. In Asia, you might think it's a bit too sweet.
在美国呢，我们非常喜欢这个味道，可能大家在亚洲的话会觉得比较甜。
But you can't taste the bitter herbs at all.
但是大家绝对尝不出苦味来。
So everyone's going to love the flavors, I think.
我觉得大家都会喜欢的。
And it's super effective.
成分呢又非常的有效，完全没有影响它的效果。
So thank you very much. That's a new product. We're going to watch a video. Do you have the video? This is from GenCorp Pacific. They're scientists talking about Slimaluma.
好，接下来的话我会放一个视频给大家看。这个视频的话是我们的印度仙人掌供应商他们的视频，他会讲一讲印度仙人掌这个成分到底有什么样的作用。请播放一下视频。
Maybe.
Slimaluma is a standardized extract of the herb Callaluma foliata. Now, this is a very interesting food plant that is being used in India and in other parts of the world as a famine food. In other words, when you're hungry, people have traditionally eaten this particular plant to alleviate hunger pangs. And GenCorp became involved in this when they saw some of the indigenous parts of India, tribal hunters going off into the forest, carrying no food with them, but just a couple of pieces of this plant to eat. And then they come back 2 weeks later without having eaten very much. They've simply used this root to keep on going. It's been enough to satisfy their hunger. They come back carrying their game on their shoulders and maybe 20 pounds thinner. Now, that's not necessarily going to work if you live in Manhattan. Not too many hunter-gatherers in Manhattan, I don't think. But the point is this. The compounds that it contains, which are called pregnant glycosides, have been shown in a number of studies now to act in the brain center to modify the hunger drive, appetite, if you will. And so when you consume this particular product, you simply feel less hunger. And 3 studies now, there's more on the way, have shown that there is reduced appetite, reduced weight measurements. Of course, that's important because waist measurement that's excessive correlates to diabetes, cardiovascular problems, and all kinds of ill health. So this is not just about appetite control or weight loss, it's really a health-related issue.
So that's one of our partner companies for this product. GenCorp supplies the Slimaluma.
这是和我们合作的一个供应商，他们给我们提供了印度仙人掌成分。
Now, many of you may be asking the question, because I get this question a lot. What makes liposome delivery technology different than enzyme delivery technology?
大家很多人都在问我这样一个问题，就是脂质体技术和酶的传递技术的话，它们的区别到底在哪里？
A lot of people believe that Vasayo is a liposome company.
因为大多数人都认为说，我们Vasayo公司的话，就是一个只使用脂质体技术的公司。
The research and development department motto at Vasayo and Vasayo's motto for its product is delivering solutions.
而实际上的话，我们的一个宗旨的话，并不仅仅是一个脂质体，而是给大家更多的解决的方法，解决问题方法。
We are not just a liposome delivery company.
我们不是仅仅是一个脂质体公司。
We will use the most effective delivery technologies for the product that we produce.
我们在我们所有生产的产品当中，我们会使用最有效的传递的一个技术。
Some of the time it's going to be liposomes.
有的时候会用脂质体技术，
Some of the times it might be enzymes.
有的时候的话会用酶的技术。
In the future, who knows what delivery technologies will be developed?
在未来的话，说不定有其他的新的技术会开发出来，那么我们也会使用。
But we are always going to stay cutting edge with our products.
而我们的产品永远也会走在技术的尖端。
So let me explain how liposomes work.
我给大家解释一下脂质体的到底是如何起效果的。
Every plant contains active ingredients.
每一种植物的话，其中都有它的有效成分。
Those active properties are called phytochemicals.
而这些有效成分的话，我们一般都称之为植化素或者植物素。
For example, an active phytochemical in turmeric is called curcumin.
然后像在黄姜当中的话，有一种有效成分就叫做姜黄素。
An active phytochemical in grape seeds is called proanthocyanidins.
然后我们在葡萄籽当中的话，也有葡萄籽素等等一些东西。
Or resveratrol is also an active phytochemical.
而白藜芦醇也是其中的一种有效成分。
So when you have a single isolate chemical, plant-based chemical, most of the time the body doesn't recognize that as food.
所以，当你有一种单一的一种营养成分的时候的话，你的人体往往不把它们认定是一种食物。
And so we have to trick the body into thinking that's food.
所以我们必须要对人体进行一种欺骗，让人体在欺骗的情况下认定说，我这种成分它其实是一种食物。
And so encapsulating that in a fat bubble is one way of doing that.
所以的话，把这样一些成分的话装在一种脂质体当中的话，就是一种欺骗人体的方法。
Liposomes in and of themselves are not nanotechnology.
脂质体基本身的话，并不是一种纳米技术。
There are many liposomes that are 1 micron, 5 micron, 6 micron in diameter.
有很多的脂质体的话，它的直径非常的大，根本不是纳米。
But there are some phytochemicals that are quite large, like curcumin.
而有一些营养成分的话，其本身它的分子就比较的大，像比方说姜黄素，
And polyphenols, like resveratrol.
还有一些多酚的一些成分。
Curcumin is about 12 to 15 microns in diameter, so twice the size of a red blood cell.
而像是白藜芦醇这样一个成分的话，它基本上是白血球的15倍。
So wrapping that in a liposome bubble really doesn't help the absorption too much.
因为它的体积太大了，就算把它包在脂质体当中的话，也没有办法送到我们的细胞，因为细胞本身就比它小。
We then have to run it through a nanotech machine that makes the particle size smaller.
所以我们必须把这些成分的话，经过一种纳米机器，把它的整个一个体积给减小。
So when we develop a Vasayo product with liposomes, we actually use a 3-step process.
所以当我们在研制以前的我们Vasayo产品的时候的话，我们用了一个3步的过程。
We find a very effective phytochemical.
我们首先要找到一种非常有效的一个成分。
We wrap it in a liposome bubble.
我们把它包裹在脂质体的油脂气泡当中。
And then we shrink the size to a nanoparticle.
然后我们把这样一个气泡的话，把它的体积减小，变成一个纳米级的一个大小。
Our products range anywhere from a particle size of about 300 nanometers up to 800 nanometers.
所以我们的产品的话，它的一个大小的话非常的小，基本上属于纳米级的。
And liposome technology in a nano format is the most effective delivery system for phytochemicals.
所以的话，在我们用纳米级的脂质体技术的时候的话，它对于植物素这种成分是非常有效的传递体系。
So the key word you need to understand why we use liposome technology is for isolated nutrients or single phytochemicals.
所以这里的关键词大家要注意的是说，当我们在使用脂质体技术的时候的话，我们必须要用一种孤立的或者说单独的这样一种营养成分，或者说它的那个纤维质的话是比较简单的。
But Vslim are herbs. They're not phytochemicals.
而我们现在新产品 Vslim 它是草本的，所以的话它不是那种植化素，它不是一种元素一样东西。
It's food.
它是一种食物。
We don't need a fat bubble because our bodies already recognize it as food.
我们不再需要这样一种脂质体的或者油脂的一些气泡来欺骗我们的人体。因为这个新产品它本身，我们人体就会把它认定成是一种食物。
And if you want to make food small, how do you do that?
那当你想要把食物给分解成更小的体积的时候，你应该怎么做呢？
Enzymes are what break down food and make it smaller.
人体当中的消化酶就是我们分解我们食物的这样一些成分。
Protease breaks down all proteins.
蛋白酶可以分解蛋白。
Amylase breaks down all starches and sugars.
而淀粉酶的话会分解碳水化合物和糖分。
Lipase breaks down fats.
脂肪酶可以分解脂肪。
Cellulase breaks down cellulose or fiber.
纤维素酶的话分解纤维。
So let's think about this for just a minute. Caralluma fimbriata is a cactus. It's a plant.
好，大家想一下，印度仙人掌它是一种仙人掌。
In that plant, you have fiber, you have sugar, you have proteins, and you have fat.
而仙人掌的话，它就有纤维，它有糖分，它有蛋白质，它有脂肪。
So we added protease, amylase, lipase, and cellulase to break those down to their smallest particles.
所以我们加入了蛋白酶、淀粉酶、脂肪酶和纤维素酶这些成分的话，来把这个印度仙人掌它分解成更小的一些成分。
We also added maltase for malt sugars like grain sugars.
然后我们又加入了麦芽糖酶，这样的话，我们的谷物当中的一些糖分成分的话也可以分解。
Sucrase for cane sugars.
然后蔗糖酶的话，把蔗糖给分解。
And lactase for dairy sugars.
最后还有乳糖酶，这样的话，我们一些乳制品也可以进行分解。
Now there are no dairy sugars in Vslim.
当然，我们的产品当中的话，并没有乳糖成分。
But we put the enzyme in there because some people are lactose intolerant, and if you drink Vslim with your milk, the lactase would help you.
我们为什么要放这个成分呢？是因为说有一些人的话，他们人体是乳糖不耐受的。这样的话，当你在吃我们的产品，同时喝牛奶的时候，就不会有问题了。
So enzymes help break down food ingredients and carry them to the bloodstream.
所以酶这种成分的话，它们帮助我们分解食物，同时的话把食物的营养素送入我们的血管细胞当中。
Liposomes help attract or attach phytochemicals and carry them to the bloodstream.
脂质体技术的话，它是帮助我们把植化素这种成分输送到人体当中。
So if your product is a whole food product, we will use an enzyme delivery system.
所以，当我们的成分它是一种完全食物、完整食物成分的时候的话，我们就会用酶这样一种传递技术。
If the product is a phytochemical extract, we will use a liposome delivery system.
而当我们的成分如果是植化素的一些萃取的一些东西的话，那我们就会用脂质体技术。
So So I hope this training helped you out today to understand our new enzyme delivery systems and our new product Vslim.
我希望的话，今天的培训能够帮助大家理解我们这样一个每月新的主题技术，同时也有更深的理解，我们最新的一些产品。
Thank you very much for your time.
谢谢大家。